Well, hey friends, this is going to be a short and very real life, like not much time and energy has went into setting up this video, but I just wanted to give you a really quick rundown of kind of where my mind and heart have been recently and how this channel might look a little bit different moving forward. So right off the bat, I'll just go ahead and let you know that I do not think I will be posting weekly anymore. It's just become a lot of work. I've been doing it for almost a year and it's always been a lot of work. I have always enjoyed it, but life has just evolved into other things. And especially now, if you've been keeping up, I am trying to get this year's garden going and things like that. And all of my energy is either going towards that or mothering two toddlers or being a homemaker, not just like, you know, I do homemaking content, so all along it's been like, well, that's not that difficult to set up a camera as I'm doing things, but it's become difficult to set up a camera as I'm doing things. So it's just, I've had a lot of camera troubles, and also just teaching preschool for the first full year that I've done this. I started at the very end of the school year last year, which is like 2 weeks after I had started my YouTube channel. And so it was very manageable, but we are at the point now where the babies in my class are no longer babies. They are all like just about 2 to just turned 3 years old. And they're able to do so much more that I'm trying to capitalize on that and help them in preparing for the classes that they're going to be in next year. So I'm trying to do a lot more hands-on stuff, a lot more creative projects with them. And so a lot of my creative energy is going towards that right now. It's not just like managing chaos. I mean, it certainly is, but it's not just doing that and then like for a certain amount of time, making sure they're fed and diapers changed, and then they'll take a nap and we can breathe. You know, it's absolutely crazy. And we've had more kids come into our class and we love them all so much. And so we absolutely are thriving, but it's taking so much energy out of me mentally and creatively that I just do not have it. When I get home in the afternoon, I am so tired, and we have a quiet time designated in our daily rhythm. Every single day we always have, since I started staying home full time. And most days our oldest, Rosie, does not nap, but she does understand we have a quiet time. And that's when you either play by yourself or you watch TV, you occupy yourself somehow in a way that does not require my assistance, unless of course you really need something like go to the bathroom or food or whatever, drink. But then Annie will nap usually for about 2 hours. And that recently has just that was my time to film or to get things done around the house. And recently it has just become my time to catch my breath. And I don't absolutely love that, but I certainly understand that there are different seasons of life and that's just how it goes. And so I'm trying to give myself grace in it, and I'm trying to figure out the new structure of our days. Like, if I am taking that breather in the afternoon, when am I getting garden stuff done? And then when am I getting dinner cooked? And, you know, all of the things. So I'm just trying to figure out this new season, like, you know, like seasons of the year season, and then also season of life for us. Sorry if you hear a lot of traffic. School's getting out, and Rosie actually has fallen asleep today. So I'm trying to get this done very quickly before either or both girls wake up. But so I just wanted to share in short that I will try to be posting once a month, but like I said, I've been doing this almost a year, and if I'm being completely honest, I've been questioning whether or not I want to renew some of my subscriptions that I paid for on an annual basis last year. So like my video editing software, the Epidemic Sound that I use for music in my videos, because I really don't even use much music anymore with the style of videos that I've been doing the last while. But beyond that, like the few songs that I do use, I would need that licensing to be covered by Epidemic Sound. And so is it worth the cost of renewing those things? Because at first, like I said, it was so much fun, and I feel like there was growth and there was continual feedback and support, and not saying that there's not support now, but I just have noticed in my analytics a significant drop off since December, which is so odd because I expected December to be like nothing for me. I was like, I'm kind of new here, but not like super new. I was, you know, like 7 or 8 months in. So I was just like, I'm kind of in the middle ground. I don't have 100,000 subscribers where they're going to be like seeing my content on the homepage first thing all the time, but I'm also not brand new in the way that like YouTube is kind of trying to push out new creators. I'm just kind of like somewhere in between. December is oftentimes bombarded by like Christmas shopping suggestions and all kinds of different things from your influencers, right? So I just was like, you know, I'm just gonna do what I want this month. And oddly enough, I gained so many subscribers that month. Like, it was ridiculous and so exciting. I think I gained like, I don't know. I mean, I say so many, like for me, there's so many. I'm still only at like 625 or something, but compared to where I was and what I've been gaining steadily over time, there was a significant increase. Like overnight, I was getting what I was getting like per month prior to that. So all of that to say, January hit and it did exactly what I thought December would. Like, it just stopped, and it has not changed since then, and we're almost to April. And I'm trying to just stay true to who I am and post the content that's relevant to our lives and that, like I said, just fits into our daily life, and me putting a camera there and allowing you to come along for it. But at the end of the day, if I don't have peace in my heart and mind about the amount of time that it's taking me to create these things and the extra stress that it's adding to my plate, coupled with the fact that it's not really doing a lot in terms of growth, like the numbers prove that I've just fluctuated between like the same 3 numbers since the end of December. I don't hold anybody responsible for that. I don't blame myself. I don't blame YouTube. I don't blame the algorithm or anything. I just take that as the Lord saying, you know, like, take it or leave it. If you want to continue doing it, that's awesome, but also don't feel pressure to. And so that's kind of where I'm at with it. And I really don't have much remorse about it. I do really love my followers. I love y'all, and I'm so grateful for your support over the last year. And like I said, I will be planning to hopefully continue doing at least like one a month. I want to show garden progress. I want to show house updates. I have a lot of visions for landscaping, and for my birthday, I've asked for a raised flower bed. So that's coming up soon, and the girls are growing so fast that like there's just constantly stuff happening. And I'm also really getting into this teacher thing like I did not expect. As our babies in our class have gotten older, I am like loving it. I love the preschool thing, honestly. And it helps that my girls are that age too. And I'm just having a lot of fun and thinking and praying through what classroom I will end up in next year. I have committed to coming back. I didn't know for sure, kind of just based on life, all that's going on in life, where I would end up next year. But I have committed to coming back for another year, and I'm bouncing back and forth between the idea of staying with the baby room or going to teach pre-K. And I really, really love the idea of pre-K. I love the babies and the snuggles, but I love the idea of pre-K after this taste of what neighbors driving by, of what I've been exposed to over the last couple of months. So different challenges, different rewards for sure. But anyways, that's what I'm here to tell you today. I have also had this like struggle, I think as a lot of creators here on YouTube have, of trying to figure out like, have I missed the like prime window for YouTube and being a YouTube creator, like making your work worth your time and investment, because so much right now is geared towards short form content. And I finally have given in over the last few weeks and started a TikTok. And I understand, like I honestly prefer this in terms of like what the content is about and the depth of it. I feel like there's so much more here in terms of authenticity, and my view on TikTok is not all bad. I just don't know that I've found the right niche to follow and jump in on quite yet. So I'm just still trying to figure that side out, but I've been using a lot of those videos that I'm creating over here on YouTube Shorts. So it's kind of all working together in that way, and you may see me more on the short side of things than here in the long form videos. But personally, like in my life, I just simply do not have the time or like uninterrupted time to sit down and watch long form YouTube videos anymore, even the ones that are 12 or 15 minutes. Like the video I'm recording right now, if I was you, I probably would not be able to finish it. And YouTube looks at retention rates. Like that's a big part of how they promote your content. So again, I have no issue with anyone in particular or YouTube itself. I just am finding that I just don't know about it. So I love storing my memories here. I love the community that's been built here, and I love jumping in on the comment section with you guys. I love hearing your experiences and your knowledge. Like there's just such a wide variety of subscribers and demographics that I have watching my channel. That, I mean, 625 isn't a lot on YouTube. But if I were to stand up in front of 625 people and receive their feedback, that would be a lot. Like that would make a really full room. You'd have to have a big space to house that many people, right? So in my mind, I am just so grateful for every single one that is subscribed, every single one that ever has and ever will. And if the Lord wants me to go back to doing it more often, then I am trusting He will make that very, very clear and just reignite a passion in my heart for it that gives me the energy and the desire and the drive to put forth the time that it will require to post more regularly. But at this moment in time, it's not here, and I'm just being honest. So I hope that sits well. I hope that doesn't sound any type of way that I don't mean it. I just simply mean that we have a lot of irons in the fire, if you will, and I think everybody can relate to that. Life gets busy so quickly, and I don't know a single person that can't relate. You have to work so hard to live a slow, simple lifestyle, and I don't want to portray any type of thing that's not realistic and that's not genuine here on my channel. Like I want to be 110% honest in how I display our family and our home and myself. So all of that to say, I love you guys so much. Y'all are wonderful, and I'm not going anywhere. I will still be around, at least until otherwise informed by the Lord. I'm still gonna be here. I just didn't want you to be looking for like a weekly video and then thinking, well, she must have just fallen off the face of the earth. Like, I'm still here. I just don't exactly know when I'll be posting. And again, I don't know that I said this, but nobody's paying me to do this. So, at least not yet. And I told myself I'd give myself 6 months, see what happened, and then reevaluate. And we went longer than that. We went almost a full year, and this is just where we are. So maybe one day, if I'm getting paid for it, if there's some kind of return on investment, then maybe. But for now, I will be seeing you guys around, probably monthly-ish. Be sure to turn on notifications so that you see when I post a video if you're interested. No pressure. If not, if you're like, oh good, one less person I have to follow, unsubscribe, that's okay too. I'm not gonna get upset with anybody, but I hope that you are having a great day. I hope you're having a great day wherever you're at, and I'll catch you next time. Bye guys.